there, good looking. Do you own just one dumbbell? Well, this is the perfect workout for you then. We are working the entire body, including hitting our cardio using just one dumbbell. Now, if you don't have one dumbbell, a water bottle will work fantastic as well. And hey, before we go get warmed up, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. I would love to keep working with you. Click that subscribe, click that notification bell, and let's be a team. Deal? Awesome. Lace up those runners, let's go. Hello there. Hey, welcome. I'm PJ from fitnesswithpj.com, and I help women over the age of 40 reclaim the tush of their 20s. I have been a personal trainer for 25 years, and well, I'm 50 years old myself, so I know that we need slightly different workouts than we did in our earlier years. But hey, if you are under 40, we will still let you train with us. So listen, we've got a big workout. I'm gonna get us warmed up and chat what we're gonna do, and yeah, we're just taking from there. So let's get the feet apart, get into a squat pattern. Toes are slightly turned out, chest lifted. Okay, now drop the bum, and now drive up off the heels. Great, do it again. So we've got a combination, like I've got us all over the place so that our heart rates are up, we burn some calories, we work strength, and all using just one dumbbell. Then we'll finish all of this off with a cool ab routine at the end, and then I'll stretch you out like I normally do. If you're new to my workouts, it is so awesome to have you. Where the hell have you been all my life? You'll notice that I give modifications for everything, so no matter where you are in your fitness journey, you will feel amazing and be able to get the workout done. Now let's do 4 more squats here. 4, come up high off those heels. 3, 2, 1. All right, now you're gonna take this right leg for me, step it back into a lunge, okay, and now step it out into a side lunge. Great, let's do that again. Step it back into a lunge, and if lunges bother your knees, just take it down a little bit. Don't bend the knees too much. When you're doing the lunge pattern, knee lines up with the ankle, and then here, one leg straight and keep yourself squared to me. 3 more. Last one, pay attention too. We want this back, shoulder, and hip aligned when we do that reverse lunge. Let's try it on this side here. So reverse lunge, shoulder and hip aligned. Now side lunge, keep yourself squared to me, neutral spine. Great job. So I hope you're having a good day. If you are not, I promise you, I will make you smile, make you sweat, and you'll finish this feeling better. That is my goal with every workout I have. Workouts, you know, they make you sweat, but they can bring you joy. I think Gandhi said that. 1 more. Give me a side lunge. Great job. All right. Keep the knees bent a little bit. Go walk out into a high plank. Wrists under shoulders. Walk yourself back. If that bothers your wrists, I want you to have the hands behind the ears. Give me a squat and lift and twist. Okay, I recognize that not a lot of people can be weight bearing on their arms, so we will always have options for you. Now this here, if you're with me walking out, it's going to warm up into the shoulders and then into our core. Because the core is going to work big time on this workout. You're going to love it. My allergies are acting up. I'm all sniffly, so I don't have a cold. It's allergies. 2 more. Last one. Release. Some big arm circles. Get into the shoulder joint. Then we'll grab a sip of water, and away we go after that. Last 4. 3, make them think, come on, make it count. 2 and 1, shake it out. All right, grab a sip of water, and I'm gonna demo our first 2 moves. Okay, we're starting out with a mini Tabata. We have 2 moves, alternating between them for 8 rounds, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds rest. If you're a beginner, I want you to have a chair close by. I'm going to show you how to modify the second exercise if need be. First one is a squat and reach. So I want you to come up off of those heels, lift up high with those arms, good, and get the fingertips down to the ground with every rep. When we squat, keep it pretty. So we've got a neutral spine, chest is lifted. Second exercise is a mountain climber. Wrists under shoulders, climb that mountain, okay? So you don't want to be the mountain with your butt in the air. You want to climb the mountain with a good looking plank. Now if that doesn't work for your wrists or shoulders, or if you're just starting out in your fitness journey, I want you to use a chair, okay? You can also use your couch, sturdy coffee table, I don't know, small human being, I don't know. So get yourself into a plank right there, and then you can begin. And you can pick it up to make it a little bit more tough. See? I told you. Options for everyone. All right. You ready? Well, what have you been doing? I've been showing you 2 moves. You should be getting ready. Okay, we're going. Round 1 of 8. Squat and reach. Go. Down. Reach. Good. Lift up off the heels too, just like we did a warm-up. Get everything going. Now pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Chest up, head up. So look at me. Keep that posture. Mountain climbers coming up. You choose which one you want to do. Time. Okay, now if you're with me on the ground, wrists and shoulders are in line. That's really important. Ready? Look up a bit and go. You go as fast as you want. Okay, see? No problem. We got this. Second round, squat to reach, ready, set, go. Reach it, you guys. Believe it or not, you have your core engaged here. You may not feel your abs, but they are working. As well as the thighs. You're probably definitely feeling those. Time. All right. Mountain climbers, again, you can use a chair, couch. Whew. Wrists under shoulders. Keep that plank strong. Go. Pick it up, pick it up. Come on, you guys. Time. All right, halfway. No problem. Squat reach, round 3, ready, set, go. This is one move, squats, to help us get a tush like a 20-year-old. Right here. Drop it low. Tighten it on the way up. Time. Plank. Whew. Ready? Excellent. Get that strong plank. Wrists under shoulders. Look up a bit. Go. All right, last round, then we grab some water and we'll move into a strength series. Whew. Head up, chest up, go. Squeeze that booty when you come up. Right here, squeeze it. Yes. Time. All right. We got some mountain climber love, and then we move it on. Give me that strong plank. Come on. You got this, no problem. 20 seconds. Go. Time. Woo. All right, grab some water. I'm changing the timer. We need that one dumbbell that you have or that full water bottle I was talking about. Two moves alternating between an upper and lower body move. So let's start with the left hand, so we're all cueing on everybody on the left. Hinge forward, okay, so we've got neutral spine. Left arm rose. Now, oh gosh, I'm way ahead of us. That's not what we're doing. Oh, you can see you're with a real professional here. All right, get your butts down. All right, left arm. We're doing a press. You can give me a bridge if you'd like. Well, there you go. You saw a preview of what we eventually will be doing. When we are done that, after 40 seconds, drop the bump, position the palm so it's facing the center of the body, anchor just above the elbow joint, and bring the arm down and extend, okay, for triceps. Let's give her a try. Here we go. Bum up, arm up, other arm up as a target. Now lower that arm down, back of the arm hits your ground, and press back up. So we do this quite a bit in my workouts with two arms, okay? It's called a chest press. Doing it with one arm is really cool because we actually are firing up a lot more of the other side oblique, your waist muscle. Now for more advanced people, what you can do, whatever arm, so this left arm, will lift the left leg up. So that's optional. That puts a lot more emphasis on that other glute into that right butt cheek there. We'll lower everything down when the timer goes and work just triceps, which are helping and assisting on this movement right here. Time. All right, so lower down, palm facing the inside of the body. Place that hand just above the elbow joint, okay? So not right on the joint. Now drop the hand, dumbbell right beside the head, and straight. We keep that elbow above the shoulder the entire time, so we're not moving whatsoever through the shoulder joint. Just through the elbow, feeling the back of the arm now, so really isolating that tricep. Woo! And it should be burning. Mine is. I love working triceps. They tend to be a weaker muscle on us women, and yeah, it doesn't create for great functional strength, and it doesn't look good in a tank top either. So we've got function and we've got aesthetic. I'm covering y'all both bases here. Now when the timer goes, yeah, we do the same arm again. Whew. You ready? Same arm again? Awesome. Come on up, same arm. I know, PJ, this is ridiculous. Now if you'd like, extend the left leg up again and go. Oh yeah, back of the arm should really be burning now. Woo! So when we get to just the tricep, I'll show you how you can modify it if your tricep is done on this left arm. Because I may need to do that as well. Hips up high, almost there, come on. Time. All right, now you can hold on to the dumbbell with two hands. Bring the post down towards the forehead and extend if you need to modify this one arm tricep. Try with one arm for as long as you can. Oh goodness me. I probably got 4 reps in me and then I'm gonna modify. Woo! Yeah, modify. I know you're thinking to yourself, PJ, you said I'd have a good time with this workout. I'd leave with a smile. Well, you gotta work there. What? Gotta work for that first. Now when the timer goes, what are we doing, gang? Yes, we're doing the other arm. I can be your friend after the workout. Right now I'm your trainer. Time. Okay, so let's get set up. So dumbbell in that right hand now, and you can bring the left arm up just above the chest. You're gonna use that as your target. Now lift the hips up, and if you'd like, extend your right foot off of the ground and press. Oh boy. Try to keep those hips up. Especially on the one leg, it's really hard, isn't it? Time. Woo! Woo! All right, that hamstring. All right, so let's get ourselves set up for the right tricep. Anchor just above the elbow, so not below it, above it. Now bring that dumbbell right beside the ear, don't move the shoulder, and press the dumbbell up. Slowly lower it, don't let it bounce off your ground. You're in control, your triceps doing the work. Good job. Knees are bent, everything's comfy down in the lower body. We're just trying to get through this for that tricep muscle. Feeling that back of the upper arm. Time. All right, okay. So now here's the set that separates the girls from the women. Hips up, chest press, right leg off the ground if you like. Woo! Well, one good thing, my sinuses from my allergies cleared up. Maybe that's all I needed to do, start moving my body, get my heart rate up. Ugh. Ugh. Clear the cobwebs. Time. Oh my goodness. Okay, so remember how many reps you got in with the other arm if you needed to modify? See if you can meet that rep count on this side before you modify. If you didn't have to modify, bravo! I want your autograph. You are amazing. Ooh. Well, I can keep going, so I can definitely now I know what arm is weaker on me. Oh boy. Okay, modify. Woo! Remember the modify. Grab each end, post of the dumbbell coming down towards the forehead. Time. Oh my goodness. All right. Drop that dumbbell so it's on the bottom part of the hip, so not resting on the belly. Pull the toes up a bit. Now drive the hips up high and slowly lower. Heels are in close, feet are hip width apart. You're holding that dumbbell so that the weight is being absorbed by the hips, not the upper abdomen. Working into what we call a bridge pattern for glutes and hamstrings. Now this is a great move if you've been plagued with knee pain or even low back pain. We're hitting into that posterior chain of the body, which tends to be weaker in us, creating havoc. This is also a nice exercise too to stretch the front of the body while we work the reverse, the posterior chain. Now when the timer goes, we simply lift our hips and hold it. If you'd like, you can drop your toes a bit, but we're just here for 50 seconds and then we go into round two. Woo-wee! All right, there's our 40-second timer there. To modify, just get rid of the dumbbell, but see if you can keep those hips up. Now, are you squeezing in the tush? I don't want your hamstrings to cramp. I want you to feel the tush working. So really put your mind into the tush. When the timer goes, we lower and lift for our second set of bridges. So this is what's called a static bridge, or just cruel and unusual punishment. Your choice, you can call it either. Woo-hoo! Time! All right, now lower down slowly, and now go, go, go! Lift it! That's it, don't rest, don't rest. You can rest when you're done, I promise, but right now you're mine. You're all mine. Wah! Okay, so this is going to be okay. So when we get to that second static bridge, that life is going to suck a bit. So if you know a good joke, I'd love to hear one. I know a ton. I just can never remember them in the right order of the joke, and yeah. So I won't do that to you. I won't make you sit through that. Time. Okay, let's lift the tush. This is our last static hold. Come on. Come on at home. Oh boy. Woohoo! 40 seconds from here. We got this. Come on, you guys. We stand. We get into a mini Tabata coming up. We'll flush out those glutes and hamstrings. Just hang with me right now. Now, can we get the hips a little higher? Don't let them drop. I know you're getting tired, but it's right now. I said earlier, this is now that's going to separate the girls from the women. And we are women. Oh. Breathe. So close. Time. Oh my goodness. Let's do a little stretch before we get going again. Woo, pull those knees into your chest. Maybe rock the knees side to side. I know that's a brutal routine there, but super effective. I think you'll agree with me. All right, come on up. We're moving into a mini Tabata. We don't need the dumbbell. Maybe grab a sip of water if you need it. We have 2 moves. Had to look at my paper just to make sure. All right, so we start with the feet together, the hands together, and we open up. It's called the seal jack. If you don't like the impact, or if you live in an apartment and you don't want to tick off your neighbors below, that's the low impact. Second one, okay, take yourself into a plank position, and you're gonna jack from there. Now, if you don't like the jack, you can also tap. And you can also go down on the forearms too, or to completely modify, you can hold a plank off the knees. Now, for those of you that used the chair earlier for your mountain climber, maybe you can do it off of your, or not maybe, you can do it off of your chair. You're in a plank, and you can add the jump, or you can tap. The only thing I want you to be really aware of is that your bum isn't up, so you're not like this, okay? Tapping out side to side. All right? I want you to challenge yourself just a bit. Okay, we have 8 rounds. Feet together, hands together, round 1. Well, 4 rounds like this, 8 total. Get set, go. Open, close. Chest up, head up, good. Low impact, remember, it may be low, but I still want you to keep that intensity, get that speed going. Good. Good job. Time. Okay, plank jacks. And again, you can tap out, you can jack it out, you can be on the bench, or you can be on your forearms too. Ready, set, go. Try to really jump out wide if you're jumping with me, or tap out wide if you're doing the tap. Work those hips out there in that lateral range. Time. Okay, round 2 of 4 coming up. Woo. This cute little outfit. I love this outfit. Go. It's from Fabletics. Check them out, fabletics.com. If you're Canadian, they deliver to us too, which is so nice. Such a pain in the butt when we see things online we really like, and sorry, only deliver to the States. Time. Plank jacks. Whew. Again, you can use that chair, just make sure your bum is down, okay? Ready, set, and go. Jump out wide, work those hips, come on. Time. Woo. Round 3 of 4. Go. Be strong with the arms. Keep them parallel to your ground. Keep them strong. Shoulder height. Good job. Time. All right, plank jacks. Woo. Heart rate's getting up there. How about you? Ready, set, go. Time. Woo. All right, one more of each. Ready? Get set up. High or low impact, go. Time. All right, plank jack, and then we grab some water, okay? Get that strong plank, no matter where you're at, forearms, hands, chair, go. Time. Woo! Triceps are burning on that one too. All right, grab a sip of water. We're moving into a strength series. What could it be? What could be the strength move? Could it be the one I gave away earlier? It is. So we have a one-arm row pattern coming up. Let's get the left arm. Hip hinge. So that means we're not rounding from the back. Hinge from the back, from the hips. Shoulders is squared and then pull the shoulder back. So a common mistake I see with this is people let me come in close. This is the way Fitness with PJ zooms in. Okay, you don't want that, you want that. So not that, that. Okay? That's gonna ensure that we don't impinge on the bicep tendon. So really important too if you've been plagued with shoulder pain in the past. We don't want shoulder pain. You ready? Left arm, left leg back, hinge forward, shoulders are squared. Now pull that shoulder back and down, and now start the row. Slow and controlled. Now let's alternate. One, palm facing, and now palm facing your knee, and pull out wide, elbow coming wide. Good. Palm facing you, palm facing your back foot or back knee. So we'll hit different areas of your lats and mid-back. Different fibers will fire up with the two grips and the two hand positionings. When the timer goes, don't go anywhere. This dumbbell is going to stay in this hand. And we have a pendulum lunge coming up. Time. All right, so extend the arm up. If that bothers your shoulder though, by all means, keep it down. And then your left leg lunges forward. Feet together, lunge back. Good. Now if you don't lunge, you're going to stay on the right leg, cross the left over, and give me a one-leg bridge, okay? No dumbbell needed unless you'd like some extra weight on the hips. Totally up to you. Now having the hand up there requires a lot more abdominal, a lot more core, so that's why I've got it up there. It's also going to work into the shoulder and upper back. When the timer goes, we go back to that left arm row again, okay? 2 rounds and then we move on. Bridge people, really press through that right heel. Time, lift those hips high. All right, everybody join me now on the row. Hip hinge. Pull the shoulder back and down. And row. So pay attention, you don't want to round that shoulder forward. If you have access to a mirror, I would love for you to take a look at your form right now. And while you're looking at yourself and your form, I want you to say these 3 words. I am awesome. Say it to yourself. Say it to yourself on a regular basis. Oh, I forgot to cue the 2 hand positionings. Time, bravo if you're doing the 2 hand positionings. All right, arm up. We'll do that pendulum lunge, or you're on your right leg for the bridge. Go. Shoulder away from that left earlobe. Good. Back shoulder and hip aligned. Nice and tall on the body. Time. Woo! Starts to burn, huh? Okay, so let's do the right side one arm row. So again, square yourself, pull the shoulder back and down, ready, set, and pull. Oh, I forgot to do it again. 2 hand positionings. Good. Good. I started thinking about something. Ha! That's what I get for not being present and in the moment. I did. I started thinking about what I was going to make for dinner. I haven't got a clue. Time. Okay, so if you're not doing the lunges, you're bridging on the left leg now, okay? So, right arm up for those of you doing the lunge. We step forward with that right leg, step back with that right leg. Shoulder away from the earlobe, tall posture. My husband had his way. We'd have spaghetti and then alternate spaghetti nights with hamburger nights. Yep. That's why I cook. It's not because I'm some domestic goddess. It's purely so we both stay above ground longer, because we can't live on hamburger alone. Time. All right, rows again. Try the 2 hand positionings. If I forget to cue you, hopefully you remember. Hip hinge, ready, go. He hates Monday nights. Monday nights is meatless Monday. I actually try to get him to eat meatless a couple of times a week. But it's hard because he doesn't really like beans. He'll only eat eggs. All right. Bridge with the left, last lunge, right arm up, forward lunge, ready, set, go. And he considers M&M's vegetarian though. So he eats those on meatless Mondays. There's only so much. If you're married, you can understand. There's only so much you can do. That's why we've been married for 25 years. You gotta know when to hold them and know when to walk away. It's like old Kenny Rogers. Time! Woo! All right. We have one more Tabata. Okay, we're ending with these 2 moves. I want you to take it down into a squat pattern and have some room off to your side, okay? From this, we'll travel left and right 2 steps for 20 seconds. Ready? Here we go. Take it out for 2. And again, if you don't have a lot of space, don't worry about it. Just go as wide as you can, working those lateral hip muscles, which are super important for knee and low back health. Sink down in that squat. When the timer goes, we'll shake the legs out a little bit, and then we have a static squat and pulse. Done. All right, you can shake them out, then sink down. We're going to do a pulse. Perfect. These are our 2 Tabata moves for 4 rounds. Go. Now if you want to up the ante, make it a little bit more spicier, add a squat jump instead of the pulse. Land soft. Woo! Burning. Time. Shake it up. All right, 3 more rounds. Here we go. Sink into that squat. Side lateral for 2. Ready, set, go. Abs engaged. We don't want to round your back, okay? So no rounding of the back when you're in this static squat hold here. Time. Shake it out if you have to. We squat pulse or squat jump coming up. Here we go. Get set up. Take it down and go. Woo! Time. Woo! Shake it out a little bit. Going into round 3 of 4. Here we go. Sink down, chest up, go. Good. So collarbone should be facing the front. Knees, toes, hips, tracking straight ahead. Again, you go as wide laterally as you can. Time. Shake it out if you have to. Squat, pulse, or jump coming up. Ready, set, haha, go. Time, woo! Shake it out real quick. Okay, 1 more of each and then we are done. Well, not totally, but almost. Ready? Go. Try to travel fast on that lateral. We still want to keep those heart rates up there. This isn't your rest, okay? It's just a different move than what we did with the pulse or the jump. So it's still got to be challenging. Time. All right, so shake it out. Pulse or jump for the final time. Get yourself set up. Ready? Go. Done. Woo-hoo! Oh my goodness. Virtual high five. Yes. All right, keep moving those feet. Grab some water. Don't sit. Don't leave me. Heart rates are going to come down. We'll get down on the mat. I've got 4 ab exercises I want to finish us off with. We stretch, and then you continue on with your day. And as I said earlier, hopefully happier because of it. Whew. And if you're not, I tried my hardest. All right, keep marching those feet. Bring the feet apart a little bit now. Bring the heel up to the bum. So this is called the hamstring curl. It's also going to dynamically stretch those quads every time you bring the heel up, which feels really nice after all those squats we just did. Awesome. 30 seconds here. Again, we need the heart rates to come down. We don't want to just stop exercise. We need them to come down to pre-exercise levels. The faster we recover, the fitter we are. So that's our goal, right? To recover fast, be able to get going again. Good. Now just get into a toe tap. Excellent. Just a little bend of the knees, nice and tall in the body. We want the air to be able to go down into the lower lobes of the lungs, breathing in and out. Good. Now before we head down for some abs, let's do a quad stretch first. So if you've got that chair, maybe, or a wall, grab onto it, heel up to the bum, let's stretch into the quad. Now listen, I understand that not everybody's going to be able to grab their foot as quickly as I did. At which point, you know, grab onto your pant leg, your shoe, or push pause, grab a bathrobe tie or an old necktie, and wrap it around the shin and use that as a yoga tie. I cleared out all of Loving Husband's ugly ties a long time ago, and that's what I use for stretch ties. Bless his soul. So we've been married 25 years, together for, oh goodness, how long have we been together? 30 years. Holy cow. So we've been together 30 years. He still has the same tie that he wore when he took me on our first date together. So I'm not using that as a stretch tie. I left that off to the side. I'm not that cold-hearted. Other side. It is really ugly though now. Now, back then, whoo, he looked obviously handsome, or we wouldn't still be together 30 years later. But yeah, it's just not the style now, but he looked very handsome. I remember he took me out for dinner at this fancy restaurant that's no longer in Vancouver. And back then I really liked, I was only 19, okay, so you've got to remember, take this into context. I liked Kahlua and milk. But we were in a fancy restaurant and they asked if I wanted a drink. I didn't really drink that much. It wasn't until I opened my first business that I started drinking more. But I didn't know how to ask for a brown cow, because that's what they're called, in a fancy restaurant. I was so anxious. I was suffering a major anxiety attack. I ended up saying Kahlua and milk. Like, what a drink. And release. Alright, you guys, let's take it down onto our mats. We have 40 seconds on the clock for our ab routine. No, I don't like Kahlua anymore. I like Bailey's though. Bailey's and coffee, that's a Christmas tradition in the Wren household. Okay, we're starting with a bicycle crunch and it just gets more fun from there. So here's what a bicycle crunch looks like. We cycle nice and slow, the leg is extending, hovering over the ground. We're not rocking side to side. We're not going so fast we don't feel our abdominals. If you feel your low back, you'll keep your feet on the ground and lift one leg up and lower. So it's important during abs you don't feel your low back, okay? So make sure you have that modification in your back pocket in case you do. Here we go, legs up, go. Yeah, I really didn't start drinking until I was 30. Till I opened my first storefront training center. It's a good way to cope, isn't it? We're moving into a reverse curl after this. One round of these, you guys. We're going to hit all the muscles in the abs and then we'll stretch. So just tell your abs, one round, okay? Done. Alright, arms down by your side, feet on the ground. From this position, we pull the belly button in towards the spine and roll the knees up, go down, toes tap to the ground. To intensify this, we straighten the legs, bring the knees in, and extend them out, okay? So those are your two options, you choose. My midsection is very warm right now. Time. On your side, bottom arm extends, lined up with the shoulder palm down. Top hand is behind the ear. From this position, roll onto that butt cheek a little bit on that bottom butt and come up and side crunch. Good. Now if you like, you can extend the legs, extend the arms, make it a little bit more challenging. Thinking rib to hip. So this is my sub-out move. For those of you who have shoulder issues and side planks just don't work for you, you can do a side crunch. A brown cow. Oh, it's a true story. That is a true ass story. Time. Other side, and then we're done. Does anybody even drink Kahlua anymore? Do they even make it? Here we go. Ready? Roll onto that meaty side of the butt so you're not right on the hip. That's a little painful. Palm is down, lined up with that bottom shoulder. Yeah, I wasn't a really sophisticated 19-year-old. Time! Oh my goodness. Okay, I want you to stay on this side. We're actually going to stretch out the spine here. Bring the leg up, lined up with the hip bone. Now palm is up. Take that top hand on top. Lift it up. Let it drop behind you. Follow it with your gaze and hold. If you want more of a stretch, you can grab onto the outside of that top leg. Really twist through the body. Spinal twist. You'll also get a great stretch on that top shoulder and chest area. Other side, get that knee lined up with the hip. Open up that top arm, follow it with your gaze. We did it. Good job, you guys. Release, take it onto the stomach, elbows under shoulders, spinal extension. You shouldn't feel any pinching in your low back. If you do, position your arms a little further ahead of you. Otherwise, they're right under the shoulders. And if you can go right up into Cobra, go for it. Tuck your toes under, slide yourself up to downward dog. If that's not available to you, go into child's pose. Hips up, feet hip width apart, heels drop to the ground or as close to as you can, head in between the arms. Breathe. Walk your feet towards your hands. Bring your right foot in front, back foot behind, toe turned out a bit. Square yourself to that front leg, legs are straight. Now I want you to hinge through the hips, come forward, feeling the stretch in that hamstring. So we're not rounding the back, okay? The hinge is coming through the hips so that we get a true hamstring stretch. Quite often, a lot of people will stretch like this. That's not stretching the hamstrings, that's stretching the thoracic spine, which actually tends to be overstretched on most of us anyways. So, hips are squared, chest is lifted, shoulder blades are pulled together. Focus your stare on something stationary to help with your balance. Let's come on up, other side. Again, you want your feet hip width apart, so you kind of like you're on railroad tracks. That's going to give you that base of support. Square yourself to that front leg, hips and shoulders. Push your hips back, hinge forward. Lengthen that front leg. Open up the chest. Press yourself up. And we did it! Hey! Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Now, don't go yet. I got a couple of things to ask you first. First off, I would love for you to subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed the workout. If you want more, click that notification bell and we'll let you know every time I download a workout. Second, if you like the workout, I would appreciate a thumbs up and I would love a comment below. Where are you working out from? Do you drink brown cows? And then finally, if you have done my workouts in the past, I would really appreciate your support on Patreon. It's the women on Patreon that help me keep this channel running, and as a token of my appreciation and gratitude, they get a ton of perks, including workout calendars designed by me, challenges to keep them going, and access to me. So we would love to see you join us there. All right. That's it from me. Have yourself a great rest of your day. Mwah. Woo! All right, gonna go buy some Kahlua now.